It's a Scotty Ray report, reliable, fast, and true. Headlines, weather, local news, he brings it all to you. From the courthouse to the back roads, he don't miss a thing. Traffic, storms, communities, on top of everything. Bringing you the news you need at home or on your drive. Listen in, it's Scotty Ray time.
And good morning. I'm your friend Scotty Ray, along with Odie, as we embark on Tuesday.
We're here.
36, waiting for a high of get sick weather at 65.
Well, I tell you what, I walked outside yesterday afternoon, and I thought we was in a halfway summer.
It had a spell like that, and then come dark 30, and it went brr again.
It dropped.
But at one point, I actually was in a short sleeve shirt yesterday for a little while. And it's just we're like this.
Well, since you may get stuck inside some, because we know you don't sleep but 2 hours a night anyway. So when you're wanting to find something to watch on TV, I have found you a show.
And what's the name of it?
I watched this night before last, Sunday night, and it's called Skyscraper Live.
I can tell by the sound of it I don't like it, Odie.
So I don't care. We can be 400 feet off the ground, and I've got a rope about that high with my gear. Doesn't bother me. I can rappel down it, climb up. I don't care. Doesn't bother me. This cat here was over in Malaysia somewhere, and there's a building over there that's almost 700 feet tall, 1,700 feet tall. He climbed up the side of it.
Well, you know, there was the guy in the news, what was it, a couple of weeks ago?
That's him.
Yeah, that he was paid six figures to climb the building with no ropes, no nothing.
Yeah, I mean, he went 1,700 feet. He just walked up to the building and said, okay, here we go.
If I'm not mistaken, it was carried live online.
On Netflix.
Yeah, I don't know, but more power to him. But
I got squirrely myself a couple of times, especially when he stand up. I was like, man,
and I don't know other people. I don't know if it's a fear, but I get dizzy at heights. I mean, literally dizzy, and I can't. My whatever is off, and I do this, and I'll end up fainting or something. I don't know. When you got a problem and you know you got a problem, fix the problem. See, I don't have that issues of people that want to go face their fears. Huh? Stay away from it, and I never have issues.
Oh,
that's the way you solve a problem.
I'm telling you, this was...
Yeah, that was a big deal. It was viewed by tons and tons of people, Odie.
6 figures, my butt. I ain't no way. It's got to be way on up there.
All right, we're getting that first word of February. Y'all keep this in mind.
If it thunders in February, it's going to frost in April.
And it usually works. Now, we'll see if we get thunder boomers this afternoon. All right, we brought this up yesterday. I thought we'd go ahead and pull this out of the gate since we now know who, what, and when. We were talking about Turning Point USA, which will have a halftime show to go up against Super Bowl. Can Kid Rock pull it off and draw more people than Bad Bunny?
I think so.
Here's the cast, and I don't really know. I know of Brantley Gilbert. And I don't have Lee Bryce is...
He's supposed to be up and coming. I know a little bit of his name, but not much of his music.
15 years ago, he was still up and coming. He's not strong.
Gabby Barrett's got to be a cousin of mine somewhere. Now, she's from Muscle Shoals, Alabama, if I'm not mistaken.
Had never heard of her.
Yeah, she's got a good sounding voice.
But it is the alternative. And you know... Kid Rock is a straight shooter. Now, he may say an ugly word every now and then. Okay, more than every now and then. But he's a straight shooter. You know where he stands on what's right and what's wrong.
Well, you know, Michelle Obama, she said something about him, and then she wasn't going to go to Trump's inauguration. And so Kid Rock said, why? It's the office. Oh, wait a minute. Your husband's people contacted me and said, would you come to Barack's inauguration and sing? He said, I showed up and I sang. I may not have anything politically connected to y'all. I don't believe the same thing. But I came and sang for the office. And now you're telling me that you won't show up for Trump because you don't believe in him?
Garth done the same thing.
You know.
It's people. I think this is going to be broadcast on Turning Point USA's Facebook page, website.
Yeah.
And that's where it will all be an online event. Fox may cover it, possibly, but it will definitely be an online show. Kid Rock.
TBN, I believe, is supposed to show it as well.
Turner Broadcasting Network?
I was thinking of the Bible Network.
Is that still on? Good question. Let me go to their site, Odie, while we're talking about this. I was just afraid when I said Kid Rock's name that he could accidentally say something that he shouldn't. And I was thinking, ooh, that wouldn't go over well on TBN. Let's see here. Here's their site here of what they've got posted. Wow, 10 million followers. That's a good bit there.
Yeah.
It doesn't tell a whole lot about it there, even there. Halftime show, airing on, there it is, airing on, what does this say?
X, Rumble, Daily Wire, Real American Voice, One American News Network, and Charge.
Now, is TBN the Turner Broadcast, or is it the Bible Network? That I don't know.
I don't know. But yeah, it could be Turner Broadcasting Network.
Is that still in existing?
Not sure on that either.
I know
Trinity Broadcasting Network.
Okay.
Okay, so
that is the church site.
Well, is that the Bible Network?
You know that woman had that purple hair there and she dressed real funny? That woman.
On that TBN?
You don't remember her? She dressed worse than Tammy Faye.
I was thinking to say, I remember Tammy Faye.
She made Tammy Faye look like a choir.
No wonder people donated.
And and I mean this. Let me type this in. Trinity Broadcasting Network.
And now we're getting TBN's Bible Network. So maybe it is Trinity Broadcasting.
Let's see what we get here. It's thinking there. Here it is. We'll make sure we don't have anything.
That's in another country, ain't it?
Turns.
Zambia.
Well, I don't know, but it has something. Yeah, that's
TBN.
Yeah, there's
TBN carries the Gaithers and etc. So, morning, Susan.
Back to my thought there, and I don't mean this ugly by any way, but when you have someone who is the representative of the faith, and the way that lady, what was her name, Jan? It was scary, y'all. It makes you go, that's hokey, and it was very scary looking. And I'm telling you,
Jan Crouch.
She made Tammy Faye and all them look like choir people. Now again, her heart may have been in the right place.
So channel 34 on Margie's TV. Margie, if you don't mind, what service you got there? I don't use regular TV or one of these other TVs, so I just have to go in there and research it to find out.
Let me prove my point. There's one.
Oh, I've seen her. Yeah, because I remember him.
He was here's.
Boy, she woke up yesterday to do her hair.
I'm pretty sure I saw her down at the truck stop the other day.
Jan Crouch and her husband founded TV.
They did.
Okay.
This is the picture that I remember of her with the purple hair, and it was.
Who's that old fella right there?
I have no clue.
All right, because that looks like somebody that I don't think would be up there speaking.
I don't know who that is, but now, did they start it in good faith? Probably so. I was just saying the wigs and stuff kind of scared me there.
I had to do something with the money.
It was different there.
But hey, I'm gonna give to them, and what they do with the money's between them and God.
There's another picture of her. Well, I missed that one, but anyway, she had pink hair, and it was big. Very big, Odie, and I guess I need to leave that alone.
Oh, wait a minute. He's passed.
That one that was in the picture you asked me about?
The one that, no, the one that...
They're all dead?
But now he is.
Diane said respect the dead. Who has passed
I guess,
away?
Is it him?
I don't know.
We hadn't said anything that was bad.
No, she had big purple hair and scared me. And I would say that if she was alive or she's gone. I'll stand by that. Enough about them. We'll move on. But Turning Point is going to be facing off against Bad Bunny. And you can either watch it, either one there. Kid Rock will be hosting the Christian side. And hopefully he'll hold together there.
I
would think he would be on his...
Somebody said the reason that, this Super Bowl ads was secret. You can't watch it until the Super Bowl. Everybody's saying that one reason that Budweiser pushed their ads out where everybody can see it, because it shows during the halftime and wasn't nobody going to be watching it to see their ad.
That could be.
And then they did support them to have the people who will be sitting there watching Humpty Dumpty and the Bunny Rabbit sing, that they would see it as well. So
yes, they can monitor views electronically. And we are getting that both of them, Paul and Jan, are deceased at this time.
Okay,
I did not know that.
So if you watch the Super Bowl during the halftime, cut your TV off of that channel.
Well, it's like any cable company. They can give numbers quickly because they know how many subscribers they've got.
But if you leave the channel on and you turn the volume down and then you watch on your phone or your computer, they Turning Point thing, they get credit. So cut the dude off or get off that channel so you'll see the actual numbers drop.
And a lot of times things are skewed that way. Mm-hmm. So, well, there you go on that. And we'll learn a little bit more as we go along about all of this. On the way. Plus, we'll tell you about the big parade in just a moment. And we got biscuits being served downtown Meridian we'll tell you about in just a sec.
Yep.
As vital as your eyes. You should have your lenses and contacts made with the utmost care and precision. And that's what Grayson Optical does on 24th Avenue. Since 1996, Grayson Optical's mission has been to provide Meridian and surrounding areas with quality eye care products. That's why we're locally owned and operated. And don't forget, custom-made sunglasses like Costa for your eyes only. When you need to see clearly, Grayson Optical. 2021 24th Avenue, Meridian. 601-693-6374.
Hi, folks. Paul Brown with Dixie Buildings. We're here to take care of all your building needs for your personal and your business needs. That includes portable buildings, carports, sheds. Don't forget your hunting camps are coming in. You can start out with our 8x10s. If we cannot haul it, we can build it for you on site. We have 2 locations, one on Highway 19 South and our home office just around the corner on Long Creek Road. Just give us a call at 601-483-4943.
When your windshield cracks, you need someone you can trust. At Advanced Auto Glass by Joey, experience matters. We handle everything from rock chips to full replacements, even power window repair, servicing all vehicle types. Let us keep you safe and back on the road. We are local, proud to serve you with honest, reliable service. Call us today at 601-286-3405. Advanced Auto Glass by Joey, certified, trusted, local.
Welcome back. Your friend Scotty Ray along with Odie. As we said, here we go.
Man, I tell you what, that's some good stuff. Right? I think I wasn't hungry until that picture came.
Well, let me show you. This is what we've got. It's $12 to come attend this. They're going to be doing it for the next 2 days. Today, it began at 6:30 this morning. We'll run until they'll cut off at 1:30 and then open the doors back up at 5. And then again tomorrow from 6:30 to 1. We always go down and have lunch.
And look, go down there because everybody's down there. You want to see somebody you hadn't seen in a while, or you want to go down there and see your people that you see every year, go down there. Everybody who's anybody's going to be there, and you're going to get biscuits and best ham in the world. Good coffee, grits, eggs. You can't beat it. Going for a great cause.
Ooh, the grits look good.
Ham. All of it does. And them little biscuits, and they've got homemade preserves. They've got regular jelly. They've got anything you want to top it off with. They even got red-eyed gravy if that's what you're craving.
Yeah, we were there a good 2 hours last time, weren't we?
I usually am at least there.
But that's a good event, and all of this goes to help charities within the Meridian area. As always, they've been doing it 63 years in a row. It's a big one.
Takes a lot of pigs.
Yes, it does. Only you would think that, Odie. That never entered my mind whatsoever. But go by and support today if you absolutely can, and help them out. We need to bring attention to an incident that happened yesterday.
Wow.
And Odie, there's as many questions as there are answers to what we know at this point. An accident, Highway 15, in between Decatur and Newton. And I do believe the vehicle was traveling south. A caller was behind a car that began to veer all over the road, and it hit a bridge rail. And then it bounced into the other side, and then would run off the roadway into the grass, and they called police to come to it. So there's been a horrible accident. Police come. After authorities got on scene, they would discover something much worse than they realized. They would find a child inside the car. And I don't have exact age, but somewhere between 2 to 3 years old in that age bracket.
Wow.
The driver would have a gunshot wound. From what we're gathering at this point, is the child found a handgun in the car and picked it up. The gun went off, striking the person in the head. Now, here's what we know after that. As emergency workers arrived on the scene, although the person was struck, was still able to talk. And for the helicopter to land, they decided to move to Chunky Ballfield, where emergency personnel put him in an ambulance, rushed him there, and was put into a helicopter. Now, I have not gotten any new information as to after that helicopter took off as to how that person is doing. Whoever it is, and we don't have names on this, needs prayer, but we put up this diagram of the situation of what happened there. But my, oh my, can you imagine? It's I have no words.
No, and you're sitting here, a toddler. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that they were strapped into a seat, that they were inside their little carrier.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
And then how would you get to where you're possessing a weapon? And then what this toddler's going to have to continue to deal with over and over again in their head. Just a sad situation. Please be in prayer for not only the person that suffered the injuries, but the child and everyone else in this family as well. I've seen a lot of people. Oh, well, why did the helicopter go here? Why didn't they do this? Why didn't they do that? It takes a lot of preparation to get a helicopter off the ground. It takes some preparation to land a helicopter in a certain area. Sometimes it is easier and it is faster because you can get this person stabilized, put them in an ambulance, and start heading somewhere and meet the helicopter. It's not a car. You don't walk out, crank up your car, and drive off. You don't do that with a helicopter. You've got to go out there, crank the helicopter, and it's got to sit there, warm up, build its pressures, get it going.
Land as well.
And then it takes 15 minutes to take a bird off. And then sometimes it's, well, we're on the way, y'all are on the way, let's meet here. And it's a safer way to deliver that patient than sometimes on the side of the road. Sometimes there's ways that you cannot do anything else but land the bird in the highway.
So we certainly hope that there's a full recovery going, and they're going to be okay. We'll let you know as we get information on that.
Yeah.
But I have to disagree with you. I have watched Walker, Texas Ranger, and the bad guy always jumps in a helicopter and takes off within 30 seconds, Odie.
You believe in that CSI stuff where we can spin that blood in 2 seconds and get everything on the information channel.
Now, there were some things, and we've all heard Greg talk about, well, if I can't believe it, if it doesn't look real, I don't like watching it.
Yeah.
Walker had the Andy Griffith thing. Each show did have a moral to the story.
Yeah.
But sometimes some of the things that they done, because Angie I'll walk through and I'll stand there and I'll start watching it, and she'll go, that ain't real. And she'll start ribbing me about it. And then it got real weird there when he could start seeing out of eagle eyes of what was going on. And I went, come on now, Chuck.
Yeah. Oh, I see what they're doing now.
He once whipped 15 people with one hand behind him.
One eye closed.
I would have got tired after 14, but no, Chuck managed to get to 15
he got that one
that.
more. That's like, people who want to run a marathon. You know, 22 miles ain't nothing. But it's that other point, too, that gets you.
If you see me in a marathon, something's done gone wrong, y'all.
Find that guy who's got a green dot on my back.
It is not really a marathon that I am. I'm trying to get away from somebody. I do respect people who are very athletic that go out and do these things. But
I do too.
Man, it isn't my thing. And I know a lot of people love that. I pass somebody, as I'm running around town, I see the regulars who do this every day that walk or either run every day. And man, I respect y'all. Come rain, come sleet, come snow, they're still doing it. That's your diehard ones.
I saw Thomas with Meridian Star yesterday. And
What Thomas had to say?
This weekend, we did a 50K. And I said, well, 5K is not bad. He said, no, 50K. I said, 50? Yeah. Like a 50K? Yeah. I mean, that's longer than a marathon. He goes, yeah, it's 31 miles. I said,
now,
I can do that tomorrow.
Let me back up.
31 miles. Now, he said he didn't run it. He went with his mom and they walked.
Okay, I thought you were saying he just covered it with a pen.
Oh, no.
He was actually in?
Oh, yeah, he did it.
I didn't know that about Thomas. I'll have to ask him
watch
next.
That now. He'll chase the story. I mean, literally.
I was with him at the. He walked 30. How long does it take to walk 30 miles?
I don't know. I ain't never done it.
Man, that's further from here to Scuba. That's like from Meridian to Newton.
Yeah. How bad you want to go to the casino?
I don't want to go there.
And then you got to walk back.
There ain't no good reason to do that. Out of gas is the only thing that I can think of that would make me want to do that.
I'm still calling somebody to come get me.
Me too. I just don't get around like I used to.
Thomas, you do that and we'll cover you.
Yes. We'll be right back to tell you about some other events that are going on. We got a parade Saturday also.
Ooh. Collinsville, Mr. Discount Drugs, your local pharmacy and gift shop, thanks you for your continued support. Whether you shop with us in-store, through our app, over the phone, or in our drive-thru, our team will provide the best personalized customer service experience you expect from your local pharmacy. When you call or message us, you are promptly greeted by the Mr. Discount team that's ready to help. When you choose our pharmacy, you're choosing a locally owned pharmacy that cares about you and your community. Collinsville, Mr. Discount Drugs makes a difference.
Are home problems turning your life upside down? Trust Heblon Heating and Air Conditioning to save the day. We can keep you comfortable with special savings for your home, like up to $3,000 off new HVAC systems or a tune-up for just $69. Keep the power on with a generator. Get $200 off installs and 0% financing for 60 months. We do it all at Heblon Heating and Air Conditioning and offer financing options for any repair or installation. Call for a free quote or visit us online at HeblonHeatingandCooling.com.
For over 40 years, you've been able to count on Watt Equipment in DeKalb, Mississippi. They've got your Massey Ferguson's brand new 23 up to 135 horse cab and air tractors. They've got all your hay equipment needs, all your bush hogs. If your tractor needs it, they got it. Also remember, they service all makes and models, whether it's green, orange, blue, red, or yellow. They can get your parts in, they can do your service on your equipment. Don't forget Watt Equipment, DeKalb, Mississippi.
Welcome back. Your friend Scotty Ray along with Odie. As we're into Tuesday morning now, 7:23 is where you wake up. Now, yesterday around 1 o'clock, a meeting was called at the Lauderdale County courthouse. It was a packed room. We had 3 different ambulance services come in to present their take to the Board of Supervisors, and we had city officials with Meridian there. Is there going to be a change with medical services? And what I mean by that is Metro Ambulance, who right now comes to your house, picks you up. Is there going to be a change or not a change? We don't have the answer to that. But officials yesterday listened. We had 3 different ones there. We had Arcadian Ambulance Service, Magnolia, and Pafford EMS. They presented proposals as to why they think they should handle emergency services in Meridian. They gave theirs. Metro Ambulance, I saw, was in the crowd. They were there also. Now, let me be very clear on this. Nothing has happened. Everybody is just listening to proposals at this point. Is there going to be a change? I don't know that. Maybe, maybe not. As we looked at some of the comments, you're more than welcome to go here and put your comment down through here, however you feel. And we'll see what becomes of this. A lot of this is talk of arrival times, and each ambulance service gave their projected how long it would take to arrive to a scene to get medical care for someone. Is what it's really all about. And Metro says they can handle it, and these people here are trying to say they could do it better, basically. And so we'll see what becomes of this. If any further developments happen over this, we'll be there for it.
A lot of people have called and asked me, and I told them, I said, which is, I don't know. I have purposely kept myself out of this.
Right.
I did go to the meeting yesterday to hear everybody's presentation.
Oh, I saw you sitting there with the whole Hayhauer delegation.
Yeah, but I had my Orange Environment Master's thermos full of coffee. And that sucker has kept some good coffee. So on these cold nights, not only can they come out and take care of your heat and air, because you might need both of them. They can take care of your electrical needs and your plumbing needs. But that was a good little old thermos that I had. But I did go for information, but I have purposely kept myself away from all of that. And I'll tell you, Jubal Ryan, you'd come pick me up, brother. Thank you. But we probably would get in trouble. We got kicked out of the National Fire Academy way up north. Me and Jubal in there together.
As this develops, if there's anything more to it, we'll report on this. If there's any changes, if there's any more proposals, if anybody comes back and does a second round of, okay, this is what we'll do, we'll let you know on that. Sandra is passing along word to us there is some form of an accident on I-59 shut down for a truck fire. Now, at this point, we don't have a mile marker. Sandra, if you've got a mile marker in that area.
What area is that in?
And I was checking messages. Let's see. Nope, I don't have anything. So, yeah, we don't have an exact area that is. So if anybody sees that, please let us know about that so we can pass that on to
Ann
others.
Malone's with us. Now, rumor is...
What's the rumor?
That Ann's going to leave us.
Where's she going?
She's going to move over to Madison or something.
Well, why's she doing that? She got a boyfriend?
I don't know. Are you taking Mitch? Or you going to leave him here? Or why are you leaving us?
Family? We're
going to call and let them know that you like to start fires for them to go ahead and get your address in their system.
She said, don't give her a rake.
Jones County line is where this fire over that way. So we're talking around the 100 marker, ain't we?
Yeah, that'd be that southern portion there.
Yeah. So y'all be careful if you're going south and you leave here headed through Jones County. Be careful on I-59.
I was looking here and
seeing what that number may be.
Well, what it was close to.
100. All right, let's see. 100 is the truck stop there at Lake.
Well, no, this is 59.
So this is 59 south.
So this would
we're going to be totally opposite numbers.
That's near Laurel. Sandersville is 105.
Hey, honey, what is that? She from Jones County. What numbers is y'all's interstate there?
Well, you've got 124, 123 is about where Clark County comes out of that. You've got Clark County, it's somewhere around 119. If you know, the Monkeys were at mile marker 118.
That's right.
And we were in Jasper County.
Yep. And so Jones County's not far from that.
Yeah, it's a little bit further south of there. So in that area, y'all just watch it. You can't miss it. It's a big truck with flames coming out of it. People
lots of smoke. You'll see it.
Yeah, be careful there in your travels as you go south.
And you got somebody. Kathy says that they'll welcome you to Madison. She don't know you yet.
Boy, you want to talk about a good deed done? Elon Musk sending 500 generators to the great state of Mississippi, and it's going to be sent to the hardest hit areas in North Mississippi. There are 500 of them there. A nice gesture of a man who can obviously afford to help others. He's putting his money where his mouth is. We do appreciate that. That's
getting fuel. You've still got to have fuel. We understand that. And stores are opening up and getting fuel back. But let me tell you, this right here is life-saving for a lot of people, especially those on medical equipment. You can get some fuel.
Yeah, somebody help you out there. But that's going to be
awesome.
A major, major difference there for our friends.
Yeah.
In North Mississippi. And speaking of that, let me get here and just see where we are
A lot of them did go to Topeka County. Not all of them, but a lot of them did. There was some more that they pushed out to some other areas where people are direly needing generators.
37,000 now remaining without power in Mississippi right now as we get up into these Pontotoc at 637. One of the hardest hit areas. There's still 7,400 people there around Oxford, Mississippi, in the entire county of Lafayette. We see Yalabusha, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, 33. Panola, 60. We might as well say 6,400. And Tallahatchie, 2,100. And then you get into Marshall. Boy, what a number that is, 777.
Well, hey, that means help's coming.
And Topeka,
40% still in Topeka County without.
5,500 there. Still a little bit more there in the Oxford area without it. But both of those areas were. It's like a storm we've never seen before.
Yeah. Man, that's terrible.
We're tracking it normal here in the eastern side of Mississippi at this point. So
Melody with Red Cross, she said still up there in Oxford, and then shelter still going on.
And Melody knows a little bit more than us because she's boots on the ground. Are people holding up okay, or how's the moral of the what's the word I'm looking for here? The attitude.
Give us the rundown. Yeah, how's everybody holding up mentally, and is there fuel for the generators that are coming? Do you see where the fuel stations are opening up?
I do not have an answer to that about FEMA, and they could have sent them, and it just has not been recognized. Tipa, yes,
Tippecanoe.
I thought it was Tipa, but it's Tipa.
Well, that's what I've always called it.
I'm learning there.
Sorry about that. So FEMA has to go buy these generators, and then they can turn around and get them out. Sometimes it takes a little longer. It is government.
Yeah, those things need to be fast-tracked, however, we don't know the answer to it.
And that was one thing that Trump had a problem with. Why are we not prepared that when people needs X, we don't stick it on the truck and get it down to them if they qualify? We qualified.
Oh, yeah.
And that's something you got to remember. For the first 3 days, you're basically on your own. And then within a week, of course, EMA, we're right there with you, but we do what we can do. But, you're responsible 3 days on your own. And then local, then state, and then FEMA. Just because you have something happen does not automatically mean FEMA is right there on scene taking over, because they don't. It has to go into a line, and you have to qualify local for state to help, and then turn around and get federal to come in and help state. So FEMA doesn't just automatically roll in when they see something.
South Carolina will tell you that.
Exactly. But then you don't FEMA doesn't
North
just
Carolina
come in and take over saying, nah, we're going to run your donation center.
Melody said people are doing better. They're starting things to open up, which gives hope for everybody. Restaurants, even a few of them are opening up, she said.
And there is access to fuel, so good deal.
That is. We'll be right back. Those LS tractors are rolling in to Freeman Tractor on Highway 494 in Cicalina. Keith and the gang will have a LS tractor that fits your needs, from a professional end of it, or maybe it's just deer plots that you need a tractor for. Starting at a 26 horsepower, 40 horsepower, or even larger. Don't forget to ask about that 0% financing as well. Parts, a new tractor, or a tall tale. Drop in today to Freeman Tractor, Highway 494 in Collinsville. Call them at 626-8759. That's Freeman Tractor. Rockhouse Gun and Pound, located at 5430 Highway 19 North, is ready for spring. From weed eaters to push and riding lawnmowers, and one of the largest selections you'll find in chainsaws, along with power tools and generators for backup power. Maybe you're in the market for a TV or maybe a guitar. And not to mention a large selection of diamond rings and Louis Vuitton purses. The Rockhouse Gun and Pawn even has a private lobby for your pawns for confidentiality. Visit them today, Highway 19 North, Rockhouse Gun and Pawn. The Scotty Ray Report studio is sponsored by Environment Masters, providing hassle-free heating and cooling, plumbing, and electrical services since 1957, and now serving Meridian homeowners.
On a hot day chasing crime in Meridian, to make a man thirsty, There's no better way than an ice-cold Coca-Cola to quench your thirst.
Or an ice-cold Diet Coke if you prefer that flavor.
No matter where you're at, stop by a local store and support that store and Meridian Coca-Cola. They're supporting us every day.
We're back, and as most days, there's sometimes a fender bender here or there, and we had a pretty big one downtown to where the left lane of travel was blocked by Weidmann's yesterday afternoon during drive time. As we got several pictures of this as we came here. Here's the view from the balcony from Weidmann's. As you can see, we've got a car here, and then another one popped up in here. And now it did knock out the lights there for a few minutes, Odie. There's a closer view as we get in here. Let's just go to the video. Let's back this up where you can see this good. And that some pretty major damage there to both of these cars.
Yeah, looked like it might have had a little fire won't start back. Well, no, that's some soak 'em up.
Yeah.
It looks like nature's broom that we use for some soak up. That's what that
only
is.
Odie would know what an ingredient is on the ground. There you go. I think both of these were Nissan cars.
Oh, wow.
And again, that was right around 5 o'clock is when that happened. And we did have a couple transported to be checked out. I don't think there was any major injuries that happened there. On out by, y'all watch this because this is beginning to be a very busy little roadway. And as we go out to the Mississippi Highway Patrol office, as they're building all of these data centers, well, boo-boos are going to happen. Here's Metro Ambulance arriving on scene. We'll get back here. Here she comes. Why? There's, well, vehicle accident.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
And as you'll look up here, it's a bunch of cars involved in this. But at the end of the day, there was two rigs involved with it in a vehicle. As you try to determine, and it's not 100%, most likely someone was trying to get around and then get back in and got kind of clipped in between the two. No major injuries, but the ambulance did take somebody to be checked out. But a busy little afternoon is shut down, as you can tell, Highway 1180 there for a little while there.
Y'all be careful in this area. You're fixing to start seeing 18-wheelers ramp up. You hadn't seen 18-wheelers yet until construction really starts getting on it. Between the data center and the power company getting built, because they had to build a special substation just for this facility.
Isn't it Homestead Road right up here to the left at the railroad crossing? I thought so. So busy area there. Just drive with a little extra caution. Watch those trucks as you're coming in and out of there.
Bob, you said a mouthful. Tell me again why we no longer need a driving test. I'm with you. We need everybody to be able to prove that they can drive behind the wheel.
You know, I got to give a that a boy to the Meridian Police Department. I didn't video it. It was what I would call a family matter, and I did not tape it for that reason. But I was at a scene and I witnessed it, and a guy, and we'll call it verbally, jumped on his wife over an incident. It was ugly what was being said, and the police officer shut it down, and he took up for this lady, and he did the right thing. It was getting ugly. No one should speak to a puppy dog the way that lady was being spoke to, and that police officer said, somebody's fixing to go to jail, and I see you if you don't hush, because it was very bad, and I'd just like to give him that a boy because he done the right thing. And,
good deal.
I'll leave it as that. I didn't tape it. I didn't feel like I should. But, wow.
Yeah.
We all went up toward NAS Meridian yesterday.
Glad the food wasn't hurt.
It ended up being like a lot of times. But, you know, if that isn't gotten to quickly, it'll turn into a major fire. A brake caught on fire. And as you'll see, the driver, smart, disconnected to save the rig in case he couldn't. Broke loose from that, and they got the fire out. NAS responded along with Samdale.
And thank you for NAS getting there quick, and Samdale getting there pretty quick right after that. but they did a good job.
Yeah, that's another one of those little areas where a lot happens at Highway 39 and Stennis Drive. That's a busy road right there.
Y'all ain't seen busy yet.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's right. We'll have the Blue Angels coming before long.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to remember. We went to it the last time. It water, and more water. Ain't a tree to be found on that airfield, is it?
No, it's wide open. Ain't no shade.
So enjoy yourself there. Also, as we learned from the Newton County Sheriff's Department, a scam alert has been put out over this to where people are calling going, hey, you've got a warrant for your arrest if you pay this. All that is fake. Newton County is not going to call you and do that.
We need you to go down and get you a Green Dot MasterCard and send that to us.
Don't fall for it. If you got any questions, just call Jody. I think most people know how to get at him at the Sheriff's Department, or you can call any number there, and the officials in Newton County, and they'll get you straightened out. Just no need in any of that. Odie, we got to talk about this. This is starting to come to reality. I remember sitting there watching the bowling alley disappear.
Well, millions of people have went back and watched that video of where it started coming down.
That was viral. I haven't looked, but it was over 12 million. 12 million people for whatever reason wanted to watch the bowling alley go away.
Yeah.
And seriously, I had to go back to see what the number is up to now, but it was astronomical. But here we go. They're getting ready for this as their new construction center is starting to work there on the student ministry building. Before long, this will be completed, as you'll see there in the spring of 27. So they're giving it a tad over a year to get this done. This will really change the outlook of North Hill Street.
Oh, the tremendously.
view.
I mean, the church already takes up a big portion of it. Now they're fixing to really come in and have a huge footprint in that area.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So y'all be ready for that. We'll have a few construction trucks coming in and out. They've done a lot. The other building there that houses all the Sunday school classes was built, and that added a whole new section. And now you're going to have this. It's turning into a humongous place.
And they need the parking. I mean, they already have to pick you up in a side-by-side.
Always room for one more.
It's huge. That's right.
It's always good to see people on Sunday morning. Let's see what else we've got going on. Of course, everybody knows by now, Phil saw the shadow yesterday, but our temperatures don't indicate that he is right.
Well, reports are saying that his ex-wife now lives in Florida, and she said that Punxsutawney is always lying.
Well, and I don't know if I can find it, but somewhere, and I should have put this in to where I could get to it quickly, but I've got the stats somewhere, and I'll have to find it to where he really is not right most of the time. He was right 35%. Guess who was right more?
Scotty Ray report.
Yeah, General Lee. He's over in Atlanta. And Beauregard, he's right 80% of the time.
What
but he gets no attention. I don't know. I got to find
They didn't make a movie about him.
That's true. Punxsutawney is it. I have not found my sheet that had all of this.
I didn't know nothing about him until I knew it was Groundhog Day, and I knew they had a groundhog they looked at. But until Bill Murray come along, I didn't know that they had one particular one.
That's the one they used there.
Stats for groundhogs. Oh, those are frog hogs.
Oh.
That's like Toad Road, ain't it?
Well, the G was really close to that on my... let's see. I don't know if... it's going to take me a minute to find it. But out there somewhere, I had the list there of who's right and who's wrong. Well, we'll get to that. We'll find it out.
Maybe we could use a mosquito down here to find out.
All right, quit focusing.
Did the Mississippi mosquito see its shadow?
We got a flag already. We'll be back with more on this in a moment.
Welcome to Parker's Wholesale, located on I-59 South at Exit 80. Easy to find. Huge building. They're loaded up with toys, all your seasonal items. It's clean, it's neat, it's easy to shop. They got gloves, they got bolts of material for the people that want to redo stuff. They got plumbing, electrical, hunting items, fishing items, everything for all your needs. Go by and see them. Parker's Wholesale.
At Pettit Jewelers in Philadelphia, Mississippi, trust Nicole with your priceless heirloom jewelry. With generations of refined expertise, she ensures your cherished pieces are meticulously cared for. Pettit Jewelers, Philadelphia.
Our local headlines are brought to you by the Rock House Gun and Pawn.
At the Back Porch, we're bringing families back together for fun, food, and all the things you love to enjoy around your home. Every event starts with a great grill, great cookware, and accessories. Add in some locally sourced meat and dairy, along with frozen vegetables and casseroles, and over 500 brands of spices and sauces. Relax in our chairs, swings, day beds, and have fun with our cornhole boards. From coolers to trailers, we have everything you need. When you see the big chair, you've made it to the Back Porch.
Years or so, we were discussing their field and how many times he gets it wrong.
Y'all, if you're standing up, sit down, because I want to bust your bubble for a minute.
What's that?
You know, there's some guy pretending to be a meteorologist behind that groundhog. He really don't look for its shadow.
Hush. You're gonna hurt people's feelings. Leave it alone, Odie.
People are saying there's a possum.
I don't know about
Texas
the possum.
armadillo. That's a possum on a half shell.
Yes, sir. I'm still trying to. I had it, and I just can't. I have not been able to come up with it.
I've seen a woodchuck there.
Okay. All right, here we go. Staten Island Chuck from New York gets it right more times than any. 85% of the time, he's right on guessing what the weather is. Coming in
a New Yorker that's right.
Georgia.
Imagine that.
Georgia, as I mentioned there, General Beauregard Lee in Georgia is right 80% of the time. And he gets no attention. Neither one of these two. Lander, Wyoming, Prairie Dog. He's right about 75%. But, I mean, look at this list. Gertie, the groundhog in Illinois. I ain't even heard of Gertie.
Woodstock Willie.
Jimmy the groundhog in Wisconsin. He's right, what, 60? Buckeye Chuck. We're going to have to get a lineup of these fellows and what they look like. French Creek Freddie. He sounds like he's up to no good. Let's see here.
Number 17 at 35% is the famous one.
Yeah. Punxsutawney Phil is the only person he didn't beat is that Navajo Max
Woody the Woodchuck
in Michigan. So why are we paying such attention to a dude that just can't answer it? Next year we need to find out what's his name over there in Georgia.
I think we need to either look for
him or Staten Island
Georgia
Chuck.
or the New Yorker.
And I don't know what they predicted yesterday. All right, Staten Island Chuck.
Deborah, he predicted this time that it was going to be 6 more weeks of cold, but we find out that he's only 35% right.
Yeah, so we don't believe in him no more. Let's see here. Let me see if I can Google what's his name prediction. All right, let's see what he predicted.
Colton, he's got one. If Naked Man comes out between January 15th to January 30th, we're going to have a short winter.
All right, well, that may be our new prediction.
That may be the Mississippi, the Naked Man. Colton, you might be on to something.
Staten Island Chuck also says it's going to be 6 more weeks of winter. They could be on the Northeast might. Mississippi looking better over the next 2. But again, we still got to get through March and April here in the Deep South to get away from
this. We still got to get. Next weekend could be possible colder snap. So we don't know.
I didn't see it. But
yeah, I hope not.
I just saw, we're got 75.
There's 2 models out there. One saying cold, one saying hot. I hope we get on the warmer side.
Everything that I've looked at has everything.
Naked Man sees his shadow. Winter is over.
I mean, Odie, we're looking at 76 next Monday.
These were models that we were looking at on Pivot.
Yeah,
we have to go in.
Well, I
we
look
go
at that
in
stuff
and look
too,
at
but
all that
I
different
just-
stuff, and one of them had even coal down there on the coast, and it was like, no, we don't need this one to go.
I'm gonna disagree with the model. All my studying says otherwise.
Oh, I ain't never said I agree with any of them.
But we'll wait to see what happens there. Now, let me get back over here to discuss something that you hate to ever bring up. This has happened on a local basis. Let me get here, and I hate it when I lose my place on something, but I've done it. And
Right.
let me refresh this. Something's not right. I put this in this morning.
While you're doing that, PSA, if you don't have insurance on your vehicle, since Mississippi is the highest numbered state that has uninsured motorists, there is House Bill 676 that is going to get voted on to say that you are required not only to register your car, but to continue to get tag and renew your car. You will have to continue to have at least the minimum insurance on your car. It's not going to just be the police who can pull that information up, but now the tax collectors are going to have that.
We have a law that says you have to have insurance if you drive. So why?
Well, so you do have to have it to drive, but in past, some of the, I guess the collectors just didn't have the manpower or whatever else to check all that. Now they're going to have a law that says now your tax collectors will check the database to see if you've got insurance.
I don't have a problem with that.
And if you don't get a tag. I'd like to see a little step farther, kind of like Alabama over there. If you don't have insurance on your car, you got 2 days to turn your tag in. I like that one. If I got to have insurance on mine, you got to have insurance on yours.
2 days, though, that's a little, because if you're working and you forget, sometimes you can't get your, I think it ought to be a little longer than that. That's a little, that's quick, because trying to get somebody could be on vacation, your agent, you can't get them.
Yeah, you should have thought about that. What they look like.
I think that's a little quick.
That's
my personal opinion. But who knows?
Yep.
We have sad news as we go to North Mississippi, Lee County. And again, as I mentioned, we had a situation that happened like this in Clark County not long ago. We have a SRO officer who has lost his life as we go here, Odie. Again, he was out in front of the school. Deputy Rick Haggard, 52 years old, lost his life tragically in an accident yesterday. This was in front of the school there as they were letting out. He was struck. It's just a horrible situation. And you can only imagine somebody saw that. You know that.
Oh, man.
And it's hard to ever get that image out of your life. They did everything they could to save his life and were not able to. So condolence to his family, friends. It's just, and then the kids who will miss him at school. You got to remember that as well. Let's hear.
You're with them biscuits again.
Well, don't forget this is going on right now. Biscuit. Going on now.
Man, them suckers is good.
This would be right down from your office, not far from Anderson's Hospital. There, you take a look.
23rd Avenue, and go one block. 23rd Avenue and 13th Street.
Yeah, where the old Mr. Discount used to be. Turn left right past it off of 14th, and there you'll be. That's where the church is.
And they got a drive-through if you don't want to come in.
Yeah, circles.
Yeah, circles right on through.
I like to sit down.
I do too.
Lets my food settle a little bit better.
Homeless Harry didn't see his shadow, so.
I don't know Homeless Harry.
I don't either.
But I think Naked Man is probably Meridian's.
I think that's going to be our new one right there.
I have to agree on that.
We need to do some statistical studies.
I was out doing statistical studies last night as I tried to get all those S's out there. I'm glad that it safely came out. We had another incident here in front of Mugshots last night. As we take a look here, it was parts everywhere, Odie, as we look at this.
Oof.
And as you'll see there, I mean, it tore up some vehicles there. And right lane was blocked for about 15, 20 minutes there. They got everything cleared up. Metro arrived on scene to check someone out. Busted a tire on the front of that thing, too.
Oof.
Limped it on out of the road there for a record.
Did you get there before the police did again?
I was right there as that happened. His little siren works. We're not going to lie about that.
Could you hear him coming? Is that what
I could
you're
about
saying?
a mile away there. And that's what was going on there yesterday afternoon in front of that. I also went to, and this could happen to anybody.
Yeah.
North Hill Street, almost to Highway 19. If you'll ever notice, on the right there's where the Village Kitchen used to be. And then beside it is the Dollar General.
Yeah.
All right, there's a driveway that goes to where the old Village Kitchen, which is now a church. I think. Mm-hmm. And a lot of times people mistakenly whip in too quick. I've done it. And she took a left to go there, and there was a deep ditch. And here's a look at that of what we had last night. And at night, that's hard to see. It really is.
Yeah.
Blump, off in the ditch it went.
Man, that's tough.
So no major injury. I do think she was taken to be checked out, but look how high up that back of that car is.
Man alive.
And then as I was standing there, they got everything done. The shoplifter broke loose, and everybody went after the shoplifter. I stayed. It was a lot of travel there last night. There again, that was North Hill Street there. Let's see. Don't forget, we've got a car show coming. This is going to be MCC's campus there, March 14th. Go ahead and mark your calendars. Eagles and Engines Car Show.
Get that thing polished
new
up.
One, I think.
Yeah, I hadn't heard of that one before.
Brought to you by EMBDC. Yeah. Well, we have a lot of car shows in our area, and they do so big with that on the coast. Eventually, I just see some kind of huge car show in the works for Meridian.
Well, the one down there on the coast, that's the biggest car show in the country.
It is.
Yeah, we've got so many around here. We could probably come together and have something bigger than that if we put it together. Look at what we've got with they just got off of Barrett Jackson.
Oh yeah.
We've got both of those car builders. Man.
A lot goes on here with cars. Our town is full of that. Don't forget, Saturday morning, 11 o'clock is the place to be, downtown Meridian, for the Mardi Gras Parade. Now, there'll be several other ones going on in different areas, but Meridian's 11 p.m. is where it happens there, and activities throughout the afternoon there. The dog contest begins, and that's right before the parade, if I remember right, isn't it?
That I want to say that kind of leads the parade, and then 12 o'clock comes the Crew of Midas parade.
Now, we have not seen what little Buster is going to be wearing, Julia's dog. We understand he could be flying. He had a superhero cape on.
Yeah.
I don't think Ellie wants to be in it. We are here. Bocephus is going to be riding the float with us. He's going to be all over it there watching. I've never seen a dog that doesn't get distracted by anything.
All he needs is a chair.
And he's happy. He'll check it all out.
Yeah.
That is coming this weekend. We hope you'll join us down there. We'll be chunking beads and a whole lot more there. We got a puppy missing.
Uh-oh.
Here we go. $500 reward there. His name is Choppa. Nothing but a big baby, they say. Lost in the Hickory area. If you happen to see him, we'll make that picture a little bit bigger there in case you recognize him.
He's just looking for his way home.
So if y'all see that, they would love to have him back home.
Yeah.
Hard to do without once you get close to your pup there. And as we near this, I just can't see people paying this, but apparently they do. Some of your prime seating, your average seats are running anywhere. Last year it was $8,500 for an average seat. This year it's dropped to about $6,000. But Odie, did you realize that at last year's Super Bowl there were seats that sold for $36,000? This year that has declined to $30,000. The demand, I guess, isn't there. Normally these prices are based upon supply and demand.
Yeah.
They're cutting it to $30,000 for prime seating at the Super Bowl. If you got that kind of money, then people can afford it. We just happen not to be that group.
Well, the reason that they charge that amount is because people do pay it. And it is a tax write-off. You making millions of dollars, you need a tax write-off, and there you go. You got a customer that's spending a couple $1 million a year with you, and you're doing pretty good. Hey, why not say, hey, appreciate your business, and give them a $30,000 football ticket? I mean, it'd be a nice way to go.
Woof.
But the more people pay, the more they'll keep selling them.
Yeah, we ain't doing it. We're protesting, not that we could afford it.
Yeah. Yeah.
We see that numbers, we've got 2 more numbers to add, Odie, as we're at 25 deaths in the state of Mississippi due to this winter storm that we brought up a minute ago. And it doesn't necessarily mean that this is over yet. We still got people without power, people still trying to do cleanup, anything that would happen with that. Say a tree were to fall on you while you're trying to cut up debris, that would count in these numbers. We certainly hope that this ends, but we're not out of the woods, so to speak, just yet. We'll be right back. We got birthdays and a few other things to do before we get out this morning.
Yeah, our system went out at the worst possible time, so we called environment masters, and the technician came out pretty quickly, did a lot of troubleshooting. He explained to me what the issue was, and it turned out it was an easy fix, and had us up pretty quickly.
Our technicians don't just pass a test and then go to work. We have continuous on-site training both on equipment and customer care. Our senior technicians each have decades of experience and are always available. There's literally nothing that our team hasn't seen, so you can trust we know what we're doing. That's hassle-free plumbing and AC.
Spring is here, grass is growing, and your mower, yeah, it's still not ready. Don't fight it another season. Head to Paris Tractor for our Kubota zero-turn spring deals. Right now, you can get into a new Kubota zero-turn Z232 KW42 mower for just $5,299 or as low as $125 a month. More than a tractor store.
Welcome back. Your friend Scotty Ray along with Odie as we discuss what's going on this morning. Did you realize Kelly Clarkson is stopping or quitting her talk show?
You know, I have to give her kudos. She's going to be focusing on her kids. And remember, her ex-husband, her kid's daddy, passed.
Correct.
And look, let's just be honest. She don't need the money.
Oh, no. She was doing it because she probably liked to.
And she can sing and do some more. She can do some more of those little commercials. But, yeah, I'm sure she did that because she enjoyed it, kind of like this right here.
Oh, we eat it up. It's fun.
But to turn around and do that and putting your kids first, kudos for that.
The Grammys, which 90% of our audience probably didn't watch it. There are some of you who may have. Billie Eilish, if I'm pronouncing her name right?
Something like that. One of my grandsons
She's a singer.
loves her.
She sings, and during her acceptance speech for winning whatever it was, she said that America, all these people couldn't be arrested because it was stolen land to begin with.
Yeah.
Since she's made that statement, people have urged her to give away her $3 million mansion back to the original people that it was stolen from. She's yet to sign the deed over, I might add, but we're waiting on that any moment now.
Ain't nobody gonna stay in my house. I've helped her buy it. I've bought 3 or 4 albums for him.
It goes deep. It goes deep with these folks there. We lost a Dallas football cowboy.
I don't remember the name or know the name. Doesn't ring a bell.
Scott Laidlaw. He was 72 years old. He has passed away, according to reports there. No cause of death has been mentioned. What caused it there?
All right, so he was part of the Dirty Dozen. Now, I do remember the Dirty Dozen.
I do not.
But I don't remember their names.
So that is one thing that happened in the last little bit there. Keep that in mind. That's bad to lose anybody there. But back in the old days, I can remember during the 80s there watching the Cowboys.
Yeah, that was the good one.
Yeah, well, that's what we got there. Let's see here. As we get into another day, we want you to be careful there. We got any birthdays this morning?
We've got a few of them coming up today. We got Glenn Bucklew. Andrew Godwin turns 45 years young today. Stacy Bradley, Scott Nunley, and Lisa Ivy having birthdays today. So happy birthday to y'all. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a heap of them there. Let's see what else has went on as we look at this. I want to bring this one up. Philadelphia. I forgot to show this yesterday. This was from the weekend. We had a car fire that happened in Philadelphia. This was right by the insurance company there, across from Farm Bureau.
Robert, didn't they?
Yeah, in action. live on the scene there. This was Philadelphia, completely destroyed there. And the audio on it, you'll hear it in the background there as she pops as it goes up in flames. And again, that was Philadelphia Highway 16 there. Woof.
Well, that's like we have a big truck wreck or something like that. Neil Harper has a birthday today. Richard, does Michelle Ray have a birthday today? Used to, when we'd have a wreck or something and Simmons would come get it, Simmons Wrecker would call, hey, what you got? They don't do that as much anymore. They always say, yeah, we saw it. It's on Scotty Ray's already. Roger Crawford, Rudger Crawford has a happy birthday, and Curtis Cupid, 59 today.
We have to say congratulations to a friend of ours who's done well there. Clark County Hot Topics.
Oh, yeah.
Don has took first place with his car.
Look at there, Don.
You've
Don
probably
Moore.
seen this car floating around. It's an old police car. What is that, late 40s or maybe early 50s?
Yeah, I'll take your word.
Yeah, I'd have to go back and look at it there. But he was in Birmingham, took home first place. Congratulations to him. There's a lot of work that goes into restoring old cars, and it's fun. It's a group all to itself. Like you take cruising the coast. What is it, 15,000 cars were entered last year?
Like it.
It's humongous.
Whether you got half a car or a whole car, it doesn't matter.
Hush it. All right. You got a Bible verse to end the show today?
Let's see. Well, that went all the way over to it. All right, here we go. Psalms 23:4. Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. We kind of mentioned that yesterday. No matter where we are, what we're doing, if we keep God on our side and ask Him, y'all remember footprints in the sand? It wasn't just one set. It was one set because God was carrying us through it. No matter what we're going through, He will be there to help us, to guide us. All we've got to do is ask Him to be with us. He won't force Himself upon us. We have to willingly want Him. Y'all have a wonderful day. We love you. Hump Day's tomorrow. Friday's still coming. Y'all hang in there. We'll see y'all then.